Welcome to the Super Facts Show on the Super Facts Network. I just appreciate you listening. So I'm not going to ask you to follow me on Instagram at Mark Waldo Ward. I'm not going to ask you to rate and review the show. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe to it. Thank you for your time. What up, world? It's your boy Mark Waldo Ward, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network. Again, for joining us, gracing us with his presence. G Mims, how you doing today, brother?
What's up, my brother? Thanks for having me. You already know how we do, man. I'm just very grateful to be here, my brother.
I heard that. I mean, especially when you drop. For those who don't know, Mims just dropped a song, Plannedem-Mic, available on all streaming platforms. That's PLANNEDEM/MIC. So you know, it's obviously you can deduce that it's some thought provoking bars on the old Rony Ron Ron.
It's pretty thought provoking. You know, most of all, it was just trying to send a message in a fun way, in a way that informs people, in a way that gives people different perspective. And it tells a story for those who come around years after this era and look up things that kind of speak on what was going on in today's world. And it's kind of good to have references to other perspectives.
Hey, no bullshit. I didn't even think of that. That's a good ass motherfucking point. Because like if you think about it, like the Bronx is burning. That whole era. You can listen to the message and kind of get the feel of it a little bit.
Exactly, 100%. And for me, that's where like my passion for it came from. Like, when somebody wants to find things that look for things that happened during this time, and for people's, leave behinds to this era, what's going to be the feels of it? You know what I mean? For me, it's kind of like what's going on. You know what I mean? For me, it's like songs like that. So, I connected with my man, Dr. Ford, and he came up with this great idea to come up with this song called Plannedem-Mic, and I turned it into a record form, and we've been rolling since the drop. It's been pretty dope. Been doing a lot of press, been performing for a lot of people. Excuse me, Dion been performing for a lot of people, and it's actually
Dion's good, bro. That's what comes from performing for a lot of people and doing a lot of press. That means you've been getting up early doing radio shows, but you be trying like it's not even a humble brag. You just job humble.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I just be working, man. I don't even look at it like accolades. I just look at it like grind, what's next.
It's like another drill you mastered, like now I got the spin move, I need to step back.
Exactly.
So just out of curiosity on the song, what's the significance of the laugh? Because I know ain't nothing accidental.
Well, the significance of the laugh was a play on Melly Mel. Okay. And Melly Mel was responsible for, what song is it? That was like a message.
The Message, right?
The Message.
The joint I was just talking about, right?
Exactly.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing like they just don't. Yeah.
Exactly. The ha. It was like that was Dr. Ford's. Yeah, that was like a little play on Melly Mel leaving a message. You know what I mean? That was actually Dr. Ford's idea, and when it made sense, when I got the metaphor, I thought it was pretty cool. So that was a part of the laugh. And then it's like it's all a plan. So it's also like almost like the evil genius laugh. You know what I mean? So that's really the play on the pandemic, just saying that a lot of this was a little more predetermined than it was a surprise to the world. And I'm trying to keep it like really light on what we talk about, because a lot of interviews I've been doing lately have been taken down. Because you've been spitting that knowledge, and and you gotta chill out. I don't want them to come from.
Hey, the algorithm scrubbing for words. You feel me? That's why I said that. That's why I phrased it the way I did. I don't usually talk like Martin and shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, I peeped game when you said it. So I try to just.
Well, that being said, though, without getting into any specifics of your beliefs or any of that shit, you personally, would you defend or ignore someone who disagreed with what you said on the song?
I would defend them if I had to, because I still think it's pro-choice. You know what I mean? Because I could still tell you
By defend, I mean, you know, like engage in intelligent conversation, you know.
Yes, I would. I mean, but you know, listen, man, some people know that cigarettes are cancerous and do hookah and things like that. You know what I mean? So it's still a choice. You know what I mean? Some people know that there's sexually transmitted diseases and still, you know what I mean, will have unprotected sex. So
some people do, bro. I think everybody got a few regrets.
So we all kind of do things, even though we know the information is there saying that suggestion that we shouldn't. But so I don't really take away nobody's choice. I just want people to understand that the information is information that's available to you that would allow you not to feel like you have no other option. So you know, that's really all of that's you know, the will being done through me. That's letting the will be done through me as much as I could let it be. And that's sending a message and saying, hey, look, I have this information. I happen to know this. I happen to been exposed to that. And maybe you should look at it this way as well. And
I mean, that's the perfect word, well, because you can lead a horse to a well, but you can't make them drink. So you know, you provide a path. You know what I'm saying? And earlier, you know, you spoke about listening to the message. You know, both of us just taught each other something about Melly Mel. So I think that's like the universe telling me I need to listen to some more Melly Mel.
Yeah, probably should, right? Go listen to some. Shout out to Melly Mel. That's the man too, man. That's the big legend, man. Big legend, Melly Mel.
Is there anybody that's like an NYC hero, or I mean, I guess hero is a strong word, but a artist, a legend, or even well, I don't know, man. You done kicked it with so many people. I see off your IG. Is there anybody you haven't met that you would like to?
I never met Lil Wayne. I would love to meet Lil Wayne.
Oh, I was talking about in New York though.
Oh, you said in New York. Is there anybody I never met in New York?
Yeah, because like I think like what, bro? We done talked maybe like 4 or 5 times if you add up like you know little back and forth shit. And
if there's anybody I never met,
I can't think of anybody that I brought up that you didn't know, or like I don't see, like when I go to your Instagram, they follow your Instagram, or you know what I'm saying?
And rap, I don't think it's nobody from New York I didn't meet. That's crazy now that I think about it.
Hey, you did you ever meet the New York Undercover Cast?
Yo, if I think of somebody in New York I never met, I would have to go like into like the R&B world. Like I would have to say like Mary J. Blige. Or I never met like Alicia Keys. But everybody else, if I think in hip hop, I'm looking at this sign right now, looking at all the New York hip hop cats. I've met every New York hip hop hero.
I know that's what I said. Like I was like, I bet this man it ain't one. Well, that being said, R.I.P. Slay. What's your favorite Slay story?
R.I.P. Slay.
Or not story, like your favorite Slay moment. You know, because it don't always gotta be some wild story. It might be some game or something.
K-Slay was one of the first DJs to spontaneously play my music on the radio. My favorite K-Slay memories is just memories of how he supported my pops. How as big as K-Slay was, when he got around my pops, he turned into like this big fan. You know what I mean? He became like he played number 2 to my pops for some reason. You know what I mean? Like, and that always made me feel really good. And to see that my pops had someone like K-Slay that looked after him and that cared for him so much. K-Slay played a freestyle of mine on the radio one day so randomly. It was a Christmas Eve show that Red used to do with Flex. Well, I think he still does do it. But one of these years he did it with Flex, and K-Slay went on after. And K-Slay was like, yo, like, what's up? You got anything for me? Like, randomly on the radio, he asked me, like, yo, you got something for me? What's up? And I had like a freestyle to a song called, I don't know if y'all remember this song called I'm ill, I'm ill, I'm ill. Rag Cafe, maybe song. And it was a New York song. It wasn't that, I don't know how big it got, but it was called I'm Ill. You can look it up. And it had a nice like beat. It had a real good, like, it was a good beat to do a freestyle on. Gotcha. And it was one of my doper freestyles at the time. And K fucked with it. He played it. And that was my first K Slay play. Since then, he's been always kind of had a platform to play my music. The way he supported Fred the Godson, he played me and Fred's record. We had a record called Aretha, and I think he might have played it the whole year after it dropped. And
damn, that's
big
love.
New York hip hop, big New York hip hop, big New York DJ, influential to the Dipset, Diplomat culture, influential to Harlem, influential to hip hop radio. K Slay is a big deal, Holyfield.
Word. And he was never annoying on the mixtapes, which is a hard ass thing to pull off. Like a hard thing to pull off.
He did it all right. All of it he did right. He followed he understood the assignment.
Hey, so like you know, we weren't talking about that one political thing, but I was curious. What not even theories, because you know some like shit that's proven, like Willie Lynch, black soldiers in Vietnam being overprescribed morphine, the CIA and the acid shit. What conspiracy facts, like what conspiracies do you think are fact?
Damn, you trying to get me killed?
Nah, man, like this man, this I ain't trying to have you like name the shooter and the Kennedy jump, but like this mad shit is like the Oxycontin shit, you know, or the Theranos lady. I mean, this mad motherfucking conspiracies.
I mean, there's a lot of conspiracies. I mean, but I don't.
They try to get me killed. Like, damn, what you know, I mean, man? Shit.
I don't believe 9/11 is 9/11. Is completely as 9/11 was portrayed as us, as you know what I mean, to us. I think the Patriot Act was a little bit of a setup to get into people's information and to get into people's bank accounts. And I think,
well, Mr. Snowden proved it. So yeah, exactly, conspiracy fact. Like shit, they'll kill Snowden before they kill you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get that's what I meant. You know, like that established shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to
but I think there's conspiracies behind everything. I think there's a hidden truth behind everything that has been provided to us, from even religion to politics, you know what I mean, to even money, to even our worth as people, our worth as
that part
human beings, how much money we really are owed and how much value we really have as human beings on this earth. I think that's there's hidden truth behind all of that. There's conspiracy to all of them. Do I believe that the conspiracy theories that always get projected are true? Nah. But I do think there's conspiracy to a lot of almost all of American history that gets presented to us. You know what I mean? Even 100 years from now, slavery won't even be described the same way.
Shit.
You know, so
you got that right.
You know, so I just look at it like
shout out to all them Chinese people that built the railroads.
Yeah, right. So it's kind of like there's a means and a reason to, like, yo, I just found out, I'm gonna make it even smaller. I just found out Betty Boop was originally black. You know the cartoon Betty Boop?
Yeah.
I just found out she was originally black and represented a woman from Harlem.
And what, they whitened it up for the masses?
And they whitewashed her because Betty Boop became a sex symbol. A symbol of attraction. She became a symbol of beauty.
And you can't have that. You can't have a corn-fed white American males that serving Uncle Sam's Army less than after that shit, huh?
Exactly. So basically, they made her white to allow, because if there was going to be a symbol of beauty, it had to be in that form of complexion. So, you know what I mean? Like, that makes me think of everything, right? There's a point where our presidents are painted. They're not even photos. You know what I mean? You know, it takes it back to the number one analogy is always, you know, they got Jesus as white, you know what I mean? Or black or whatever complexion you're supposed to be. They play with the complexion because no one's ever seen it.
Hey, you know, there's an ill story behind that. Like they was already portraying him as white, right? and I'm gonna fuck this shit up. So look it up, anybody. But the broad strokes is some rich motherfucker, maybe royalty or some other shit, who was like wild sadistic, like in Europe, Italy, or one of them fucking places, was killing mad people, and he made all the painters paint his son as Jesus Christ. So that one white Jesus is kind of like golden, and you see like the little curly goatee, and then like everything kind of look at him. That's because like one dude made everybody paint, you know, homeboy is Jesus for like a long ass time in one of the big ass art regions, and that shit like stayed in style or whatever. But that's like some fucker's son. That's not even like somebody trying to whitewash Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's a fact. So that's why it's like those things right there. I was just talking about the concept of painting, not even the Jesus concept. You know what I mean? It's just you got to rely on a painter. So that's just like us leaving a song like Plannedem-Mic around, right? Because it gets in the right people's hands. That's gonna be a part of the history of what people believe went on. So there's a lot of responsibility that was left in those painters' hands, because those painters' hands represented the pictures and the visual feel of those eras that have passed. So you know, all of this stuff is really more important probably than even we really realize. It leaves a real big legacy. And you know,
damn, bro, those are some profound ass fucking thoughts. Like this whole episode, like, and you tied the shit back to the song. That's some pro ass motherfucking shit.
Thank you.
Nah, that's what's up. Hey, before we get out of here, just out of curiosity, you gotta go catch a boat because you about to host an event. What kind of event you about to host, man?
It's called the Shadow Boat Ride. Every Tuesday from June 21st to I think the last week of August, I'm hosting a boat ride from 8 to 11. It's pretty dope. If anybody's interested, anybody out here in New York listening, you know what I mean, tap in, go to my gram. I have a link, or you can look it up, Shadow Boat Ride.
What happened on that jump? What y'all be doing?
It's music, dancing, half party? Reggae, half hip hop. It's like old new school hip hop, classic hip hop, downstairs reggae, smoke friendly, drink friendly, really good music vibe. A lot of love.
You be hitting the reggae floor, man?
3 hours. I mean, I'm still I'll be at work kind of like a lot. I'll come down there to watch and make sure everybody's having fun, show face, lock in with the DJ. But I don't really play around, like have fun like that. Like not say have fun. I don't really go to party. I go there to make sure everybody else is partying.
Right, you have fun when you go on a party. When you getting paid, you go to work. I feel you. That's the right answer.
But in that, I enjoy watching people have fun and everything. So.
Oh yeah, man. As long as you love what you do, you ain't never working, right?
100%.
Well, shit, brother. Don't let me hold you up. As always, thank you for your time.
Thank you, man. Once again, we shall talk again. I don't know if you've been seeing. I've been dropping stuff like every week, man. I've been dropping videos, records.
Injury report, I see.
Yeah, I've been on a weekly drop, man. I'm about to drop a video for my record, This Is Harlem, which is already out on all streaming platforms, produced by the Heatmakers. And I'm about to drop a video for it. I got a lot more stuff in store, a lot of other things that's going on. So
all that's working towards a project?
Yeah, well, this is a project in a sense, right? I've been dropping every week, and what's going to happen is it's going to come out as a project with some additional music. And then my other project, my main project I've been working on, will drop soon as well. I have some, announcements coming soon. So,
well, let me tap in for both of that. Let me stop holding you up, and I'll tap in for both of the projects so we can get all that information.
Can't wait.
All right, bro. Have fun tonight. You be safe, man.
You're ready. Don't forget the dollar.
I heard that. Peace.